see what this nigga talking real quick. Fucking Lord. Be right back, yo. Yo. What's good?
Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L.
Right now.
Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in the in blood across it where the blood then the juice stay turned like, you know, I've been through.
I'm gonna be back though. Let me go back to this other shit. Hold up.
The South got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze.
I hear you. I hear
Dre. Can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent a check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Hold up, man.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you brought to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, just I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, best off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle. Fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this is jungle. The top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion. Only built for confusion. Look at the institution. Modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe now should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher.
We can't hear him in the chat.
You can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire.
What's up, man? You trying to, can I see you? Keep that same energy, keep that same energy. Cash, 20 cash. 20 cash. Yeah, shoot that back. Alright, you can join up when you're ready. I send you another invite or alright, see if you can join up on the one that's already up there. Yes, he did.
I use a dumb, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
Nah, I want that cash out, that shit.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. On the return, Dare Ogunbowale. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Give me 1 second. Who? That's cap. He said, nah, that's cap.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On play action, it's Brady. This complete to Jones.
Better tackle. Better tackle.
He'll be tackled right
You
on
better
the chalk
tackle.
of the 45. 16 yards, a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
It's speaking a little early out here.
When you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible.
That's not going to work?
Ball game. If I had missed it, it would have been a long night.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down. The ball on the 8, still could get a first down technically, second and 7.
At the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. That'll bring up fourth down after back-to-back-to-back 3-yard pickups. So on fourth down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Gay's kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Sanders, first carry of the game. And some room to work. 30, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 69 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Jake Elliott.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week. Yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
He's across midfield.
Brought down by Nate Gary.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he's going to take this close to the 1st down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 25. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw with Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
No, that was a good jump, but I should have put that high.
No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Wentz to throw. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion. Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. Past the 20. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Matt Gay on for the extra point.
My young boy had to come down on some shit. Dirty leg, Cuddy.
And it's
that little stop.
Makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score.
Yeah, it's the dead leg now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this.
He's taking some hits, yo. You know that? Alright. What you about to say? You better. Season?
Not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Why you got on? Nah, for the Cowboys, I don't think that shit fixed though. Like, yo, they gotta fix that. That's a bug, yo. I noticed that because usually they have it fixed where the Cowboys wear their, you know what I'm saying? Got them with the right shit.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get
good over there. I'll let you get that one.
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
I hate when they do that shit sometimes, Todd. You know what I'm saying? They fuck up your shit, get stripped.
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Good tackle.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
At their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down now.
Good
it's
tackle.
Sanders. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Nah, they be closing them gaps though, Hod. I know you noticed that on here.
As they'll stop it with just over 40
nah, especially if you got the linemen
for
for it, they do close them gaps.
With an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Copy.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's complete to Sanders.
No huddle.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Picked off. Thank you. Go, go, go. Good shit.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Here's Jones.
Oh my God, yo.
Across midfield inside the 45.
I know, but you almost fucked that up playing.
We'll have plenty more to see after the
yo, now I'm getting used to it. You know what it is, huh? You can't, like, now before, like, you gotta watch how close you run into motherfuckers type shit. Like, if they too close now, they'll kind of get you, so you gotta be careful. Like,
and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter.
Niggas tackle on this one, too. Like that.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
On 1st down.
Picked off, yes sir. Go, 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 go.
Intercepted yet again. Picked up by Levante David. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
It's a gain of 11.
It's like an avatar kind of.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
That you got to build up for each one.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up the throw.
Good shit, we heard.
Down he goes. Nickel Ruby Coleman, a sack off the corner.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Brady's pass.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
It's like 6 on 6 type
4th
shit.
down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
A 40-yard attempt.
Bang, bang.
Knocks this one through.
That's bullseye right
The lead
there.
stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Yeah.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL,
that was a positive.
defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time.
Me neither. You know you can quick set them, right?
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Yeah, they brought that back. They brought the beat back. Yeah.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
I'm here.
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch.
Ooh, we still here, baby. We still here, baby.
And that's what they have to do. They get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves.
You better not try it right here. He's on his ass if you try that.
From the gun on third down, wins.
Good route.
And he connects with Ertz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That third down conversion good for 23.
It's a gain of
23. It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Oh, it's doing the good shit. Nah, that shit doing some weird. You playing the computer type shit, like you try out. Yeah, nah, that shit did some weird shit when I was playing.
At their 48-yard line.
On second and 9, Wentz
picked off again. User
intercepted for the fourth time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
I just clicked on him. I had him right there. I wasn't on him on that play, but I clicked on him.
Jones, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Nah, I get what you're saying, but like, yeah.
They'll go again to Jones.
Woo-hoo.
And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Ah, good shit.
And Brady's throw there incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring up second down. The second and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. This is Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
He was open.
A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
You kind of did, but niggas is open though. I just not hitting the right spot. You got to be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on this one, you got to be really on shit.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On second and 9, Wentz.
I'm here, coach. Give it right back. Perfect timing users. Yeah, get that shit right back. Baited them.
Carlton Davis picks it, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
Nah, same shit you just got, baby.
Over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It don't matter. You just talking, man. You just trying to mess me up before the play. I know that, like.
42-yard line. Gotta figure now after getting
word.
that turnover.
And see if I'm not making plays. It's gonna be up there. We can go to the film.
Taking care of the ball.
Good shit. I had to get it right back. You just did some shit. I did some shit. Let's go.
The guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. And he's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The Bucs on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. there's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play.
Bomb that shit, baby.
They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Same story continues. He's the only one that scored for them, their kicker, with all the points.
So now when we hear the chants of MVP, MVP, they're definitely aimed at him because he's the only guy who's put points on the board in this game.
Kickers are always either the hero or the GOAT. So far, he's definitely the hero.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. Options galore here, second and a few inches. They'll go again with Sanders.
Good shit, I'm here.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Tackle.
And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
A gain of 5. First down, Philadelphia.
First down, Philadelphia.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
I'm there, baby.
Eluding the pressure right.
You had that.
That's caught by the big
Good shit, Goddard.
Dallas Goddard.
Good shit.
And they nearly get this all the way to
You can have that. That other shit, you knew you was dead. Like, I'll take it.
21 yards on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
He bombs it over there by 2 defenders. It's picked off again with a spectacular catch. Swagger. You got my shit. You got my cash app. Just make sure it's the right one.
Football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're
exactly. Exactly. Keep the same. Oh, good block. Good block.
That one good for 10
I know you'll be back. I know you'll
make
be
it
back.
second and a foot or so.
Yes, sir. I just had to definitely get you
I know
back.
this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity,
We
better as the
heard.
game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down, 4th
Slide.
quarter.
Slide, baby.
Want to see consistent.
You know what he's doing out here? That boy the GOAT. You
That's
heard?
all he needed. First down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it
nothing
happen,
to
and instead of worrying
debate.
about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots. Your
Yeah, you
quarterback, but
bitches. I ain't about
it's
to be
winning
nice.
time
I'm
here
about
in
to
the 4th
say.
quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down right at the line.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
Watch this shit get ate
As
up,
they get
Hot.
the
Watch this shit
stoppage
get ate
with
up, Hot.
50 seconds
Got
left to
him.
go in
Shady.
the game.
Bye.
He finds
Bye.
McCoy. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Remember
Now they
him?
pick up over 30 yards.
2-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Definitely about to eat on the game. He definitely about to eat on the game.
They'll run it with Jones.
Oh, it's still going.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Take my boy back when I said got me last time.
Maddox.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Nah, it was just a cash game.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter.
Down,
but
held him to 7. Oh, yeah. All that like motion was cute, but we held it to 7. We'll take
and
it.
This felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
Look at that shady ceiling. That's crazy. Bro, you should see the play I just did with this nigga a couple of games ago.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Yeah, this shit about to be different. This shit about to be different this year. At least you held Mike Evans to no catches. I ain't even had to go to Mike Evans. Chris Godwin had 1 catch. Mike Evans had... Do you think?
Look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke can shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, 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 work the. Pan a camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a V-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Ay, count it 4 and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. 'Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, 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 work the middle.
After that pick, shit got ugly after that. Lock held in that 7 after that, Cuddy.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to
Yes,
get
sir.
them
Guard up.
higher.
Guard the fuck
You can't
up.
catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
He on a
Damn,
phone
Kane,
call.
you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might get all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see you.
He wanted next with you too. He wanted to use all he wanted to see you next.
To realize, never give up and go. I can't watch TV. It's all a lot time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time. Infrastructure right. I don't got
He's
time.
doing weird shit. It's a lot of shit.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire.
Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. That little bait and switch, like, but like, be careful with that shit too. 'Cause, like, he got me a couple of times. But,
You can't catch my juke, can't catch my wave.
17-7 or some shit. 16-7. Nah, 16-7.
Never play by the rules. Guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude.
Got that shit right back. Now we good.
Just know you gon' pay the price. Best off the item you choose. Touching the culture. Hit you with them get ultra. I knew you was a vulture.
It kinda probably worked last time.
I can't trust you. Suck you did. Now you flustered. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle. Fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle.
Yeah, get right. Now watch Rugs though. Watch Rugs. Nah, if you hit Rugs, dude, like coming across, he'll drop you. Just watch that, bro. Jacobs, too. You gonna be on pound with Jacobs. Might gotta stream you.
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my juke, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same.
You know they done cut Fournette, yeah? That's crazy. They talking about Patriots as usual. Heavy on the run.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bow down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail, cause
we still alive. Fuck
it. You know what you trying to do. Cause I'm open to it. I know that you're missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you're at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Check. Check the backer. Check the backer. Shoot. Kill.
Prescott on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Picked off. Let's go.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Perfect timing.
Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's Kahn. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now a second down and 6. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Jalen Smith. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Brady to throw.
Get the fuck, man.
And intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
First down.
Figured out where the blitz was coming from and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. So tough.
Struck that nigga and get in the end zone.
Gronkowski. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Release to them.
Fournette got released.
Now it's Wilson.
The Jags.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Fournette cut it.
He said he couldn't get one from him.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
GG.
On 1st and 10, Prescott flush to his right.
Indeed.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking deep
Again,
in the direction
picked
of
off.
Cooper.
Stupid head.
It's a room to
Go.
maneuver.
Block. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Woo! And it's a pick
To the
six.
crib. Hit that
He brings
shit.
it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. ASAP, a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Cowboys 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is Tony Pollard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they...
Oh, another one.
Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now 21-7.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Prescott looks to throw on first. This to Jarwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Prescott from the gun. That one complete to Elliott. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Complete to Ezekiel.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. First down throw for Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And again, it's Prescott. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
A 7-yard loss.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
Didn't even tip that I was playing on the corner.
I'm Brandon Gordon.
Snap.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
I try not to.
On first down, Brady.
Good.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
The give is to Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not.
That's too, yeah, bye. However you want it, bye. You feel me?
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun.
Picked off. Picked off. Oh, my God. Cuddy, yeah, just called it.
Time today.
Hey, you're silly.
It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Chris Godwin. 30 yards. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Gay is on for the point after.
He grieving, Cuddy. Oh, shit. He grieving.
PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Bye.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Double dog. That's the way. 45.
Now Prescott.
Oh, my God. Wrap up, bro. Wrap up, bro.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs.
It's 35-7 over here. I thought you were talking about
nice plays made there in the open field.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
He grieving, Cuddy, excessive grieving.
Down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
For what reason?
They'll throw again.
Picked off. Oh, my God.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync.
Quit. Why you in here grieving?
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle, looking at each other.
Line every play, getting beat every play for like 60 yards. Like, what are you doing, man? 4th down to 8. I'm blitzing.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
I'm blitzing. You know, I'm going to switch you because I'm waiting on it. Change him to a curl flag.
Switch it.
And guard him in, man. So. We know.
Now
Switch
here's a
that to
whistle as flags come in.
We know.
And we'll check out the call. Jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Oh, guard him in man. Him too. Matter of fact, everybody on the outside.
Prescott yet again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
10 more
from the 47. It's 2nd and 5.
Ezekiel Elliott. A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
To the air again.
Prescott. Oh, boy, man.
I'm middle, and it's incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Fuck it, just double him.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
To the outside.
And that is incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now Prescott on 4th down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Oh, boy. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Prescott on 1st down.
Picked off.
And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it for him, Cuddy. He's seen enough. Good shit. You tried to hang in as long as you could. Bye. Pierre has conceded.
You fools hurt. Jesus will.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Bradley Pinion has it teed up, and here we go with two of the most exciting offenses around as the Bucs visit Baltimore. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Word.
On 2nd and 12.
Picked off. I'm here, Cuddy.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He finds his target, it's Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Brady now on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things.
But you got to draft him with red flags anyway. You know what I'm saying? You drafted him with like red flags.
First down is Brady. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there at 22. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll throw from the gun. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 74 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds, shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Brady gives this one off to Jones.
That boy moved.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's free going down left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Buccaneers 14, Ravens 6. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returning it, Justice Hill. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 72 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13.
Buccaneers 14, Ravens 13. Justin.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Brady now to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Brady's throw there complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Again, it's Brady. Now he's got it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Unless you got
and this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
That shit from D-Dubs. That shit from D-Dubs. 17-14? Yeah, that's me. Alright, I called you last the other day. Shit, my bad.
You ain't want the hands.
I didn't.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the
Picked
half.
off. Let's
Into
go.
a double team, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Making memorial products for like the family, so it's like every single person in the family can get like.
That's fire. That's a good ass concept. That's a good
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A give to Jones. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So,
Right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Complete to Jones. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
33 yards that time. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Short of the goal line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
Right at the line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to number 14.
2 yards on the touch.